Welcome to Maximizing Efficiency with Dext. I'm joined behind the scenes by Paul Lodder, and today we're going to be showing you the power of the mobile app. So, if you're out and about and you maybe bought some fuel or you've taken a client out for lunch and you get a little paper receipt, instead of shoving it in your glove compartment and waiting to give it your accountant at the end of the month, you can take a picture on Dext's excellent app and it will go through to your accountant or to be ready to be processed into your Xero or QuickBooks or Sage or whatever you use. And it really is quite powerful. So I'm going to hand over to Paul, and Paul's going to jump into our app and show you how accurate, quick, and great it really is.
Thanks, Max. I'm just going to share my screen. We'll let that load. There we go. Hopefully you can see my screen okay. So what I'm going to do is show the power of the mobile app and how quick and easy it is to use. There's a number of different settings you can use within the app, but first of all, I'm just going to take a picture of a single train ticket and I'm just going to submit that. I'm not going to worry about anything else at this point in time. And you can see that's now being processed and all of the information being extracted. I do have another receipt here for the dentist. And what you can see is you can select the category, although our auto categorization will often select the right category for you. You can put in a description. It could be absolutely anything. It could be visit client or account X. Put in anything you want there. There's some additional settings here as well. If you want to allocate it to a particular cost center, particular customer, whether that receipt is actually a rebillable expense that's been incurred, you want to make sure it gets picked up when you are raising a sales invoice. I'll just submit that one as well. And what you can also see is expense reports, and we do have functionality to create expense reports in the mobile app as well. And this can make life so much easier for your employee, for the individual who's incurring all of these reimbursable expenses. If they do it as they go along, the great thing is not only do you get visibility of any expenses that are potentially due, but you also get the employer potentially gets those expenses reimbursed much sooner. You'll also see the archive is there as well. So the employee has full history of all of the documents previously uploaded if they ever wanted to check. And that also applies to their expenses as well. So a huge amount of functionality within the mobile app alone, and it is super quick and easy. One final point just to note as well is you may have multiple receipts to take pictures of, in which case we give you a number of options within the app itself. So as I said, you've got single, one receipt or bill, multiple, more than one receipt or bill, so you can just take individual pictures as you go along. And then we've got combined, and this is where you may have a large double-sided receipt or bill as noted there. And what you want to do is make sure that both pages of that document have been captured. So with that, I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to hand over to Max.
Perfect. So yes, it is as easy as that. And we're going to jump into the desktop version of Dext. And what we're going to see is how quick that invoice has already made its way into Dext for us to review, ready to process into our accounting software. So I'm going to jump into this receipt here. Say the railway receipt that Paul has done. It's got that it knows that it's travel from previous receipts. It's got the value of it there, 70.50. Even though the light is shining off it there, it's got it banged on first time, and it's got extracted the correct tax rate. So we can see here in our session here within 3 minutes of someone being out and about on the road with maybe questionable internet, that receipt has been taken a picture of. It's been put into your Dext Prepare, and you can see right here in sort of real time exactly what expenses your business is going to be paying out, so you can manage your cash flow a little bit more effectively. Okay. If, like Paul said, you wanted to create an expense report, you can do that on the app. However, if you wanted to, you can also select this invoice here and add it to an expense report within the desktop solution as well. Or we can publish it directly into our Xero, QuickBooks, Sage, Free Agent, and we can go from there. So really is that quick, that simple, and that accurate. So if you haven't used the mobile app already, I would definitely advise you to go and get it downloaded from the App Store. or from whatever smartphone store that it is you use, and have a little play around. And if you have any questions, then please do feel free to reach out to our team. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thanks, Max. Bye-bye.